Well then, let's start playing. So let's keep this aside, and we have a beginning brief that we will probably read. That is, it says, good evening ladies and gents. Okay, I'm just going to quickly go through this. This is a favorite time of my year, that's Halloween. All right, so I think it has to do something with something that's horror maybe. It says that, I'm just reading through it, that you get an opportunity to hide behind a mask and be somebody completely different, and or you can hide behind a computer or phone and show your true selves. Okay, all right, I think this is more or less generic, so we can probably skip this. Oh my god, what is this? So scary. All right, let's read through this because I think this is probably important. So it says that today's activities will be about stripping off those masks, and I will present you with multiple people wearing masks, and each will be accompanied by a puzzle. Okay, so we have to solve all these puzzles, and then there will be a special password, okay, which we have to probably enter in a QR code. And then it says, I should let you know I'm not holding any of these people hostage. Okay, so in part 1 we had hostages, right? However, managed to install an explosive device somewhere. Oh, okay, so I think we have to start solving the puzzles, and we have to try to help these people escape. So let's start with the puzzles. And how many puzzles do we have? So it says, let's begin. Okay, this looks creepy. Okay, they have masks on. Sorry, my bad. So this is, I guess, first puzzle. Then we have a maze. Oh, look at this. There's a number here, like 9 and 2. I just noticed that. Then I think this is another puzzle. And again, this is somebody with a mask. So let's keep this on the side. We have number 4. We have 5. What is this? 6. How many? Okay, this okay, sorry, I thought that's finished. 6. And then it says the one who their employees hate them. Okay, I don't know, I think this looks like another puzzle. And then finally we have the time has come to make a choice. Okay, I think we'll read this when we come to it. So I think this is the final one, so let's keep this aside, including all of these, and let's start solving this in the order that we received. So it says, from letters to numbers and back again. And if you look at this, there are these different colored letters over here. I mean, the yellow is a little difficult to read, but then I think we may have to go along with that. So let's check what we have here. So it says O plus C I minus D. What does that even mean? I mean, if I look at the colors, if I say H, A, B, Q, no, it's not making sense actually. So maybe, I think let's follow the instructions. So it says letters to numbers. So the first thing, and I may be incorrect as well, that comes into my mind is, the cipher. So if I have, let's say A, it's 1, B is 2. And similarly, we have C, which is 26. Okay. So if we have this listed down, and if I have to look at O plus C, so I have to first find where does O map to. So I think O should be ideally 15. So we have 15 plus 3. Then we have I, that's 9 minus 4. Then we have G is 7 minus 6. Alright, so let's try to assume these answers. So we have to find the 18th. Then we have 5. So it says from letters to numbers and back again. So now if we have to come back, so 18 would give me an R, E, that's 5, 1 is A, 4 is D. So read red and blue. Oh god. So we have L-I. Okay, I'm just going to first highlight all the reds and blue. Oh, they are in sequence. Oh, so we have L-I-T-T-L-E, little. B-L-A-C-K, black, B-O-O-K, little black book. Okay, so little black book is the answer, but what am I supposed to do with this? Let me just go back to the instructions. Okay, it said you have to solve all the puzzles and unmask each one of them. Okay, I am not sure exactly what we're supposed to do at this minute, but let's just make a note of this answer. So the first one is okay, and I don't know. Okay, and the number is 2 here. Should we just write this? Like, you know, I'm not sure if this is going to be helpful later, but we can probably just do that. All right, I guess we've solved this successfully. Let's move on to the next puzzle. All right, so this is this next one, and let me just bring it closer to the camera. So it looks like a simple maze. You know, I'm just going to hold this in my hand and try to solve this. Alright, so I did it really neatly this time because I have tried to mask those letters which came in the root. So when we look at the rest of it, we get these letters like I, R, N, A. So I'm now going to make a note of these. Have I, N, S, U, R, A, N, C. Then E, F, R, A, U, and T. Okay, oh, somebody's a fraud. Look at this. Somebody's insurance. Oh, insurance fraud. Okay, so I think this guy has probably done some insurance fraud or something of that sort, but I don't know again how to link this. Maybe we'll come to know later. So let's just make a note of this. So this is insurance fraud, and the number on the card is a 9. Okay, so this guy looks like a doctor, but I'm not sure if that has anything to do with the puzzles, because the first one that we had, okay, we are not able to really link. Okay, all right, I don't think that's important. Let's move to the next puzzle. Well then, we are on the next puzzle, and let me just bring it closer to the camera because we have instructions followed by some frames or wall paintings, and each of these have something mentioned here like 3 letters like HOR or LEB and so on. So I guess we have to shortlist some and then, you know, probably form a word out of this. So let's see. It says, I hope you aren't cross-eyed. Okay, so am I supposed to be like squeezing my eyes and try to read something? You know, if that is the case, let's remove this paper out and let's try to do this together. So I'm trying to squeeze my eyes, but you can also do it at your end. And okay, I am not able to read it clearly. I think if I have to read the second line somewhere, I think it's mentioned in, when, will. These are the words I can, you know, look me in the eye, something like that. Okay, look me in the eye. So if I have to look in the eye, it means like, is it like somebody who's looking at me, like she's staring at me, he's staring at me, but this one is not, this one is not, neither is this. So am I supposed to be just picking up those who are staring into my eyes, something like that? But I need to know the first statement, which I'm not able to understand. So okay, I am struggling to squeeze my eyes right now. So what I'm going to do is I am just going to look into the hints for this, and you know, because I want to try to solve it in the right way. Let's just have a quick look at the hints if we are able to get this statement, and then we can try to solve the puzzle together. Alright, so I am back, and I think we were incorrect. We did not have to do anything with, you know, looking at it as such. All we had to do was follow, literally it said, I hope you aren't cross-eyed. So when you say I, it means an eye, which was like a little bit of more thinking, which I would have not thought of. So I have to eliminate all the eyes over here. So I'm going to do that right away, and then let's see what this sentence tells us to do. So I. Okay, so I think we had kind of guessed this correctly, but it had nothing to do with what we thought was the approach. So when we look at this, and so who is the one who is going to look at us? So this guy is definitely looking at us. Okay, so when we talk about man, is it like gender specific? I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that, but this, okay, let me just bring this closer to the screen, you know, so that we know who's actually looking at us and who's not. So she is also looking at us, but I'll just keep her in a different border. Then this one is looking at us, I guess. Is she? Okay, is she looking at us? Looks like she is, maybe, or maybe not. So I'm just going to highlight her as well. It's looking here, it's looking somewhere else here. Rib, VRO, we have FC and OSS, which is not really making much sense to me, at least. So I am still giving this a try, but okay, let's take one step back. It says have learned to trust a man. Okay, let's go with man for now. So let's just remove these, because it's not making sense, right? RIBBRO is not going to make any sense, so I don't think that's happening. So we have these two, and somebody is looking into our eyes. It's absolutely not this guy. Now we have these three men, right? So are these looking at us? But I don't think so. I mean, oh yes, they are. So now I'm looking at it more closely. See, you know, though his face is in this direction, his eye is, you know, looking right at us. Same, you know, this guy is staring at us. So I guess I got a little confused here. So let's just check it once more. So yes, I think, yeah, he is looking at us. So is he. And he is definitely not this guy, but he is, and this guy is. So oh my god, I'm just reading it out. Look at this. HORRIBLEBOSS. That's horrible, boss. Oh, all right. Oh my god, I should have looked at it more carefully. So this one would be horrible boss, and the number, oops, would be 4. So we have a 4 here. Wow. All right. Strange, but a nice puzzle. I like this. I mean, I really like this. Let's move to the next one. All right, so the next one is power is about having all the right connections. Okay, I think this is very simple. You know, let me just put this here, and I'll tell you why I feel it's very simple, and I hope I'm right and I'm not just assuming. So we have number 1 here. I think we have to trace this to the right switch, and not switch, sorry, the plug, and we have to find out these letters and then form a word. So first one gets traced to, oh god, and I lost it. I think it's go, maybe. Second one is, if that is the case, then we have GOESIP. This was GI. What is this? It's RL. Oh, it should be Gossip Girl. So is this double S? Oh yeah, this was double S, not ES. It was this one. So Gossip Girl is the answer. So let's make a note of this. And the number is 6. All right. then let's start with the next puzzle. So I'm just going to bring this closer to the camera for clarity. So we have some instructions here which says that on the first day I hit a dog and a goat. Okay, then similarly on second something, third, fourth, and then finally fifth also I did something, and I wonder what I missed. Okay, I think we have to look at these words like, you know, dog, goat, grasshopper and all, and start probably striking out these cells. And finally I think yeah, it says this is not to throw you off. No animals were actually hurt during this process. Now is this like a, you know, just a disclaimer, or it's actually a part of the puzzle? I'm not too sure, but you know, it's giving me battleship vibes as well. So let's start with the first one. So it says I hit a dog and a goat, and we have 5 days. So is it like 1 2 3 4 5 is what we're looking at? Oh, okay, but there is, so if I have to look at first day, I think it's the first row I have to look at. So when we look at the first row, but wait, there is no dog and goat in the first row. Do we have an elephant and grasshopper? No. Okay, I'm going to look at it completely, and there are no animals here. There's nothing. So how do we relate? But I'm sure these are days. I'm very sure, because it's 1 to 5, and this also says 1 2 3 4 5, like the fifth day. So I'm sure we have to go one by one, but okay, I think, and I may be incorrect as well, but I believe if we have D and G, because we have A to H, so do I have to cross out D and G here? Then second day, elephant and grasshopper. So then third day, I decided my friends needed a smack to their head, so I slapped Alex, that's A, Bart, Carter. Okay, I don't know what is this going to form, but I think we're on the track. On the fourth day, I hit the elephant again. Oh, look at this. I just realized we are actually striking out these battleships, and that's how the game is played, right? So anyways, we were on the fourth one and elephant, and fifth day my arm was getting tired, but I was able to deck the elephant and the goat. Oh, I wonder what I missed. So we missed your food sucks. I hope this is the answer. I mean, but I don't think we had H5. No, we did not have that. Did we have fourth day? We just had elephant. So yes, that's it. And did we have on the first day C? No, we had a goat and a dog. We did not have anything with C. And third day, we did not have anything with F. We stopped at E. Okay, I think this looks good. Let's capture this in our solution book. So this is number 5, and it says, oh, I think I'm off the camera, and the number is 3. All right, let's go to the next puzzle. Alright, so this puzzle says, can you find the path that leads to the finish? Use only and exactly 8 directions. Okay, that's a little confusing, because we don't have a start over here, but we have a finish. And this is 1 2 3 4 5 by 5, whereas this is 3 by 3. So how is this going to be linked? So we covered 1 2 3 4, and now we have to come on the right. How do we come on the right? Oh, or maybe it's this one, because maybe it's going like this, and okay, so this is not making any sense. Let's just revisit this one. So we had AM, so yeah, AM. All right, so I am sure this is correct. Let me use a different color here. So I am very sure that this one is right, this one is right, this one is right, and this, right? So I mean we are going from here to here. Then we have something coming down, so the arrow has to point right to that particular letter. So this is the only one which is coming down, so this also has to be right. Then we have another one where again this is the only one, so it has to be this. Now we have this one coming here, so again okay, so I'm a little confused because it can also be this one, it can also be this one, because if this is this, then it's definitely coming from L to E. But if it is this, you know, it's coming from left hand side to the letter E, which is I. So in this case, this could be an I, and this could be an L. So let's try to go with both, because we know we tried this one but it's not working out. So let's try to go with this angle as well. So if this is I, sorry, this is, yeah, this is I, right? So for I, we can't have an arrow coming down, but we can have an arrow going from here to here, because this is pointing towards that. So let's assume that it's this one. In that case, this would be a D. So now we are taking this route. We're taking this route now. So we are a D, and now for D, of course it can't be this, it has to come down from here. So this would be the next one, which is an A. And for A, we don't have an up arrow, this is not applicable. So I think, but yeah, we have L here, right? So L, we can go from L to A. So this could be it. So this is one route, and this was another route. So we tried this and it was not coming. Let's just try this. So we have NAM. Why am I lost here? We had, I think, S here. We have E, I. Then here we had a D, A, L. So if I reverse it, it becomes LED. Ah, look at this. This becomes ladies' man. I'm sure this is the answer, because the other one, when we tried the other route, it didn't make really much sense. So I think let's go with this one. So okay, I'm just going to write down the answer to this. This is all right. So we have number 6, which is ladies' man, and the number is number 7. All right. Well, let's go to the next puzzle. Alright, so when I was looking at this next puzzle, I realized we are actually at the end of this part, and this has these 2 sheets. So I'm not sure if it goes together, but there didn't seem to be a puzzle to solve this, but I just thought let's have a look at it. It says the one who their employees hate them, the one who opens hearts, and then, okay, hold on. I guess now we know that this is what we need here. So some things have got deleted, but let's just paste this here. So it says the one who their employee hates. So of course I think this is going to be number 1, maybe. I mean, this is the first line. Second is the one who opens hearts and then breaks them. I think it's going to be the ladies' man. The one who has an item that holds the name of many. Okay, let's keep that aside. The one who scams the system is, okay, so we have 1 2 3 4 5 6, right? So this is 5. The one who spreads secrets and lies, this is the gossip girl. Then we have the one who has an item that holds the name, the one who criticizes restaurants. Okay, so that's this one. So we are confused between the black book and the ladies man, because the one we left was the one who has an item that holds the name of many. I think this could be the number 1 2 3 third one. I'm not sure, but I think let's go with this logic. So we have all of these numbered, and then we also had, where did that go? Oh, we had a page here, right? Yep, this one. Alright, so you know the secrets about each of these people, and it is now up to you to determine their fates. Oh, okay. So now I understand how these were all linked to these guys. So all of them were wherever the answers were, right? Like this lady, I mean, she was probably linked to the little black book and so on. I mean, maybe she was a librarian or something, I don't know. So anyways, that's how it is. If you would like to unmask them to the public but let them live, scan this code and use their numbers in order of their secrets on the previous page. Okay, so we have to use 294637 in that case. And if you'd like to leave their masks on but potentially detonate the explosive devices, scan this and use again in the number in order of the secrets on the previous page, followed by the word mask. And this was unmask. Okay, so let's try both, but I mean, if given a chance, what would we really go for? So I will leave that option out for you. Which one would you want to go for? But I'm going to present both the answers and let's see what it has. Alright, so I have just scanned the first QR code that we have over here, and let's see what it has. It says that I have to first enter the sequence. So when I look at the sequence, it says you know, the first one is 472. So let's just enter that, 472. Then we have 396, and we have to follow it with the word unmask. Okay, let's look at it. Oh my god, you've chosen to unmask each person. So I'm not going to read this entirely, but I'm going to read this in my mind, but feel free to pause and have a look at it. But I did not imagine this in the background at all. Then, oh wow, this is so lovely. Wow, so this is what it is. I again, like I said, feel free to pause this and you know, have a detailed read about this, but a very interesting outlook, I would say. So now let's go and scan the other code. Alright, so let's enter the password for the other one. So I have scanned basically the second code over here, which says that I want to leave the masks on, and the number would be again 472 and 396, and we have to follow this with the word mask. That's what's mentioned in the earlier sheet. Okay, so this is what it is, and again, I am not going to read through this, but just to give you a quick highlight, I think it says that there's a timer which has been triggered, and in 30 minutes, okay, the device will go off, but we have 30 minutes to connect with the Department of Police. Okay, great. Anyways, I think I will you know, keep it at this at the moment. But having said that, it was an amazing game, and there were certain puzzles, you know, which I have never ever come across, and I really loved them, and one of them was this. So I mean, when I looked at it only, you know, at the end of it, and I love Battleship as well, so that was something I had to highlight at the end of the game. So thank you so much for watching, and if you like such games, then do subscribe to my channel.